No? No.
The idea for this project was definitely creativity, trying to have like all elements of snowboarding in one run combined, and having some stuff that we never seen really before in a snowboarding run. Yeah, the idea kind of came together with like when the pandemic kind of started. I started doing like some parkour in my house and different like trick shots, and then we kind of sat down and said like, how can we introduce that but into the snowboard element? So we decided to create a run that kind of has that parkour vibe, but it's still like speak to the snowboard industry, but I think it's gonna speak to the whole world who doesn't really know snowboarding as much. Yeah, I think the main idea was to draw some creative features, some stuff that we never really seen before in the snowboarding run, and having some stuff that I normally would use out of my house on smaller scales. But then being strapped on the board, you know, it's just like there's a lot of stuff that you can't really practice anywhere, so it's definitely like hit or miss. But it's been really fun just drawing and now seeing like the features just being built right now. It's really fun. It's kind of like building a house, you know. You all like you're making all those decisions, and when it finally like builds up, it's really cool. Yeah, I wanted this project to be filmed in one line, one shot from like the start to the bottom. There's no question, there's no cut, and you know it's filmed in one shot. That's the challenge for myself for this project. Yeah, I think like with most parkour that I did at my house, people I watch them, it's like I have that signature move that I throw the mini basketball hoop back shot, you know? So it's like landing this whole snowboarding run. I like people to just see that we put everything on the line on that last basketball shot, that it's like he lands everything, and if you missed it, he needs to go back up and try again.
So, for
Better get it.
we've got
So we got the shot. It took 8 tries, which I think a lot quicker than I expect for sure. But I think like we did a lot of days of like practice on the course and working on the tricks. So yes, it was 8 tries of filming, but it took a lot of hours on the course, you know, to make sure everything was flowing good and I get to practice all the tricks on each feature. The back shot, I missed it twice. So 3 times made it to the bottom, which I think every time I was making it to bottom, I was like, tired, but at the same time, I was like, this is possible. You know, it's like, let's say you do a full day of filming and you never make it to the end. You're like, okay, well, maybe we got to switch something, but I got surprised how quick I got to make it to the bottom. I mean, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds of snowboarding. It's like probably like 20 to 22 hits in one run. It's by far the longest snowboarding run I have ever made. The feeling of getting it is, I don't know. It's just so cool to just the build up, all the hard work on like the builder, like the today's park crew, like just 2 weeks of build. The weather is challenging. The whole filming crew, Red Bull, myself, and I don't know. I feel like getting the shot itself, it felt like it's like a lot of pressure on myself that went down, but again, it was a big challenge, and just to get it, it's like any challenge that I do in life, it's just the best feeling once you get it. But seeing in everybody's eyes, like just, it's like it's a teamwork, you know. Like I did the line, I was the guy riding it, but there's so many people involved that I don't know. Like the celebration was just not just about me; it was just like the whole crew. So I love that. That's what I